Okay, yeah, so this is good timing. So I might as well tackle this now because this is like super important, obviously. This is like super mega massive important. The Trump. So the Trump situation is insane. Trump almost got, essentially, as far as I understand, okay? Now there is something that just came out on the Apple News. I'm pretty sure you have it on your phones. At least two people. My tooth is I just got this one taken care of. So the cavities are more complex cavities apparently. So the top left and the bottom left, I'll take care of another time. I have to probably take care of those at some point later this week or next week. That's the idea. But and so I need to go back into the office. But this tooth over here, like the biggest issue I had, that was taken care of. That was the biggest one I had, the biggest one, for sure. Because half the tooth is like fucking gone, essentially. It's fucking destroyed. With that being said, at least two people, including a suspect gunman, are dead after shooting at a Trump rally. It's been investigated as an attempt. Yeah, so basically, today was an attempt, and that's pretty radical, all things considered. Now, because there's a lot of tension going on right now in American politics, more than I would say what happened compared to 2020 and even 2016. A lot of tension going on right now. And Monsieur Donald almost got killed. Very surprising. Here's the video
that comes
footage.
Right from the government services, comes right out of Border Patrol. Take a look at that. So that arrow is the lowest amount of illegal immigration ever in recorded history into our country. And then...
Relax, the one controllers.
And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And you know,
so right here's where it starts.
Old, that chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Crazy. So you can hear the pops. You can hear the pops. Bop, 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 bop from rain. There's actually a few pictures of Trump afterwards, like his ear is bleeding. He has, I think, like a hole, like his ear was grazed. And I believe, so as far as I understand right now, I think the gunman was either in the crowd or he was someone that was like on a rooftop near the crowd. I think I'm hearing one of those two things with the gunman. And it's a pretty scary moment, especially if you're like diehard Trump. That's a pretty scary moment for sure. But just in general, the idea that you can have someone running for president just get damn near sniped. Now, to be fair, as far as I understand, the Secret Service did do a pretty good job in trying to protect Trump at the point in time. You had these guys, military, like I'm assuming like military grade dudes. They're just all over the place, making sure like everything's fine. They already got the gunman. Yeah, rooftop. There it is. Yeah, so he was on the rooftop. Crazy. But as far as I'm saying, he's dead, and then I think there's one other person also I think died too, as well. I don't think I'm gonna show that because this may go on actually YouTube. But there is this moment where like Trump, after it's all said and done, he gets back up.
Are we ready to go? Are we ready to go? We are looking at President Trump. This does not look good. I'm going to be honest with you. From what we can see right here, it looks like they are attempting to move him out, that he may have been injured.
Like normally in a situation like this, you like want to sprint off the stage, but there's a few images of just Trump. I'm gonna like stand here victoriously because he survived the assassination attempt. It is what it is. And then here he is raising his fist into the air, all mine style. Let's keep it a stack. And he then leaves and then you can see the images like his ears bleeding, and then he has blood on his face. So Trump survived essentially an assassination attempt. And that's the reasons why. The nuance of it, we have to wait and see in the future. Ultimately, they want Trump. That's just the facts, all right? Pretty high political tension. Obviously, a lot higher than it was in 2020. Well, actually, okay, maybe not obviously, because shit, 2020, you could argue the whole country was at risk of going under. And then 2016 was pretty intense. But this is pretty intense, without a damn doubt. So Trump just won? I don't know. I will say one thing for sure. This does make Trump look stronger. Absolutely. Now, to be fair, it doesn't, let's say, I don't know if it offsets the things that are upcoming with Trump in terms of his criminal situations. I know that the Supreme Court, they did say that, well, we have to actually define what criminal immunity really is for someone like Donald Trump, or does he actually have criminal immunity as a president? And then they kind of defined it in a very broad way, kind of giving Trump a lot of free, like what he does under, I forgot the term here, but basically a lot of things that he does as a president are outside of criminal prosecution, which is kind of crazy. And there are various things like that too that have been like going back and forth, where Biden obviously having a few gaffes here or there when it comes to his speech pattern, but outside of that, he's not doing, or nothing really is insane happening there. Outside, let's say people wanting to actually replace Biden. So, and then how that works out when you only have like 5 months until the actual election. So the obvious thing is that Donald Trump, he does, I think, to the vast majority of people, particularly his base and maybe people that are also undecided, he does look stronger for being able to survive this assassination attempt. And also, the pictures are kind of crazy, actually, because the pictures are like, let me see it, because the pictures, like, there's some damn good pictures, bro. It's like, yo, let me see here. Like, there are some, yeah, like, there are some damn good pictures of just Donald Trump, fist in the air. This one right here is nuts. This one right here is kind of nuts. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. It's kind of crazy. You have Mark Zuckerberg on the security detail and his clone right here in the back. You got this girl right here trying to, defend Trump. Trump with the American flag above him, fist in the air. Like, these are strong images. And these things can get carried a long way. So I don't know if this is actually going to be, game changing. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. We'll have to see. Maybe folks forget about it, like a lot of different things. Maybe folks, because I think at this point in time, the folks that are going to vote know who they're going to vote for, and they're not going to change their mind. I don't know if this sways anything. Yeah, it's crazy right there. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Why do I have this on deck? I don't know if this really sways anything. But, yeah, the flag in the back is, like, the key, too. Like, you have the American flag right there, right above Zuckerberg, and then Trump with his hand in the air, just triumphantly. So, again, I don't know if this is going to sway anything at all. No idea. But, like, will it be a landslide victory for Donald Trump now in the future? I don't think so. I really don't think so. But it's possible. I mean, it's possible that he still loses after it's all said and done. Honestly, that's possible too. That's very possible as well. The ultimate idea you can argue when it comes to trying to gauge the president is looking at what they've done as a president for the most part, and then seeing their resume, and then grading it, because Trump former president, current Biden president, gauging the two resumes and seeing which one you ultimately want to see for the future. Now, obviously, things like Biden's age or Trump's scandals, they're gonna play a factor in that shit too. Duh. But man, Trump coming after this, out of this, with a bullet hole in the ear, strong. So, condolences goes out to the families of the person that was the innocent person that was very unfortunate. And when it comes to the shooter, if the shooter even thought that, let's say the shooter succeeded and actually terminated Donald Trump, that only make things worse, I feel like. That only make things actually irreparably, they make things worse. I can't say a word. It make things worse. Full stop. All right, full stop. I think that this is, it would do the complete opposite of what they had intended to do. That's what I'd say. So, Trump is here. He's alive. Crazy situation right here with Donald Trump. And the images are I think a lot of folks on the right side of the aisle, groundbreaking. Groundbreaking. And for the left side of the aisle, damaging. But I don't know how much. Because you would assume that the shooter was on the left side of the aisle. But that's just an assumption. We have to wait and see, okay? That may not be the case at all. So, who knows? Like, that person could have been a more disgruntled person on the right side of the aisle because they, let's say, felt that Trump had changed the party so much, it's almost like a cult. Or it could be someone on the left side of the aisle that doesn't like what happened with Joe Biden as of late. And because a lot of the media stigma, they feel like it's beyond the pale to trust Joe Biden. Therefore, I'll do it myself, Thanos style. But instead, they got clapped. So you can, you know, weigh a lot of ways. Yeah, I'm done. I'm just gonna say, ultimately speaking, that this is important because we can say we're doing this section half-heartedly fair, but only because Trump has survived. Okay, that's it. If Trump had passed away, then the stream is canceled, and we're talking about this and this alone. And I'll do the anime stuff tomorrow. If we had actually had an assassination succeed, oh yeah, that would have been no. Like everything comes to a screeching halt, like full stop. Like Mayday, this is way too serious. So either way, better. I'll show you. Of course, Nakeem. Duh. Yes, of course. That's a given. Just think of the guy is an illegal migrant. We're gonna have to find out. We're gonna have to find out. We're gonna have to find out. So, Trump ain't no suit. So yeah, no suit today. No suit today, unfortunately. I spent more time in the office with the tooth work than I thought I would. One, and then two, I got distracted by a lot of Trump stuff because obviously, who didn't? So I didn't have time to get all the suit stuff and whatever. So it doesn't matter. We're here nonetheless. An attempt on my life left me scarred and deformed. All right. So let me get some other news. We have other news to get to, but this is pretty damn crazy. And I mean, this right here could have been the fuse that lit this gigantic fire on the Trump side, on the right side. We'll have to wait and see. All right. So, in other news,